So the law says when the government, the military, approves a person to seek the death penalty, they're the chain of command of the country. There's not a government. If there was a government, they would be the governing. Because there's not a government, there is no governing. And because if there was a government, they would be the governing. They are the governing of the country as far as law is concerned. The Chief Justice isn't. None of the justices are. No police agency is. It is the military. And the reason they're the governing, well, there is no governing, but the reason they're deemed the governing is because everybody's an employee. The job, what we have deemed, is the law, and the implementing of such is the governing. So when a judge commits an employment crime, it's punishable by the death penalty because he's not doing the country's governing. So the criminal will actually confuse that and, freedom this, freedom that, and all it is an employment. And the criminal will go on and deny that the military is the governing. They will claim the governing of the fact, because the law uses a fact. It's common sense are just employees. We teach, we preach, we speak every single day about something, and it all says that there's no ruler in this country. And the so they'll lie about the governing that governs freedom, which is proof and evidence, and that's how it's worded in the law. And they'll lie that either you have it, you had it, or you're in some governing because of it itself, which is what the DOD, the charge is very grand, and is what the DOD is actually charging them for, lying of the governing, proof and evidence. And so when you get approved to seek the death penalty by the government, the governing, that doesn't exist. The law says that you get to execute who they're listening to. If they're listening to the Chief Justice, then it's the Chief Justice. If they're not listening to the Chief Justice, most likely it's someone wealthy or, assumed to be wealthy.